Detroit, Michigan. Motown is the setting for the Celtics. As confident as they come, Peyton Pritchard, a key piece of this puzzle as they game plan for the task ahead at Little Caesars Arena. Celtics Pistons, coming up on 2K Sports. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. A moment here now to see the numbers for Jaylen Brown.
Three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Minot in at the 4 spot. And for Detroit, Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Javonte Green. Then there's Caris LeVert, and it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot. NBA basketball in the spotlight, and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. also celebrated in our games today and tonight, Greg.
It's great to honor a man who spoke for equality and justice, and in a league that's given voice to many communities working towards that equality.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Cunningham drives in from deep. Green cans it from downtown.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Here's Queta. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Here's Queta. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And how great are they playing 4 for 4 shooting to start this one?
Cunningham kicks to LeVert. And the Pistons another 3.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
White the pass to Pritchard. Back to White. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Queta. And here's Brown outside. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Cunningham against Pritchard. Cunningham inside. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. The Celtics have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pritchard passes to White. To the middle. Here's Minot. And that one is hammered home.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. Most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
Pass to Minot. There's Brown with the 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
They kick it out to Green. The Pistons working the ball around now. Cunningham outside. And here is Duren. Three-pointer, LeVert. Einard pulls it in. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
They kick it out to Green. LeVert the pass to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Green against Brown. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Pistons trailed by 5. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Stewart. No good on the 3. Boston leading by 7. And we got word moments ago on some activity out of Washington, D.C. And it's not political. Shams Charania is on the line right now. Shams, what do you have on the Wizards?
Thanks, Kevin. They've acquired versatile forward Jeremy Grant. You look at his growth since coming into the NBA as a second-round pick back in 2014. It's really a testament to his work ethic. That's a mentality and approach that they're pleased to have in the fold.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. They kick it out to Green. Stewart down low. He's covered by Brown.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Reed is checked in for Jalen Duren. Holland comes in for Green. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Cade Cunningham. Ivey with the bucket.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivey plays with no fear in there.
Boston leading by 5. Here's Simons. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Reed a screen on Pritchard. Ivey passes to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivey. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
Simons against Robinson. Now here's Simon. He's tightly guarded. Can't cash in from close range. Ivey kicks to Stewart. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now Brown. He's got 7. Off target from outside. He takes it in. And slam dunk by Ivey.
Just slicing his way to the rim. Just look at this kid Ivey go.
Pass to Boucher. Now here's Simon. Guarded by Robinson. A nice shot by Simon.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Marcus Sasser's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. And the Celtics making a change here. Here's Sasser, covered by Simon. Here's Reed. And a miss there on the triple. And so Simons will bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Hauser. Here's Boucher. He's covered by Sasser. Here's Garza. Misses the three. Now for Detroit, their last game, a loss to Indiana. Into the lane. Now Reed. Boucher defending. Outside for Robinson. Detroit, no good that time either. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Shireman. Pass to Simon. A three ball. Drops in the tray. Simons has got 7 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And stolen by Simon. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Shireman. Off target with his three. And for the Pistons, they're shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They're sticking to the campaign. And that one drops.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
Left side, Simons. A shot missing. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Boston on top, up 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
They've got Marcus Sasser. Holland is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Reed, and it's Ivy in at the two-guard position. They're the group Detroit will start the second one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Robinson, and no good, had a chance to take the lead there.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
White finds Boucher. Here's Simons. Over Sasser. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Wednesday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Amen Thompson and the Houston Rockets.
And when you look at the Kings matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with a win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And White kicks to Simons. Pass to Garza. Back to Simons. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So for the Pistons, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Reed. Karis LeVert comes in for Jaden Ivey. And it's Cunningham in for Marcus Sasser. And it's time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the Pistons head athletic trainer gave me an update. The bad news is he has a sprained ankle in the hoping that the swelling will go down. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
Ellie, thanks as always.
And you gotta believe he's eager to return to action.
To the paint, here's Holland. Boucher with the steal. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. That's a two from Simons. Rebounded by the Pistons. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept falling from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Simons with the ball. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Down low. And Duran slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Now, here's Simon. 9 points in the game so far. Just 5 on the clock. And no good. The try spell continuing for him.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. The Celtics making a switch here. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. The Pistons second, 5th on the list, the Celtics.
Yeah, I mean, the fast break is really the focus for both of these clubs. I mean, we've seen them take it up a notch here of late and really playing with a fast tempo.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Inside, why not? And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Detroit.
Here's Cunningham, and they pick up 2. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Celtics trail by 5. Bridger with the screen on Robinson. Brown outside. Duran pulls it in. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Cunningham looking around. Robinson for 3. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Brown outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
White drives in. Holland with the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Pass to Garza. Here's White. It's deflected. LeVert up top. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Some changes for Boston. Kate is checked in, and it's Simons in for Derek White. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Stewart's checked in for Detroit. Javonte Green comes in for Robinson. Back to Pritchard. Brown outside. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Richard, I'll say this. Jaylen Brown's often at the heart of a debate about what his true value is. I think it's immense.
Oh, I don't know what the debate is. I don't know the difference between megastar, superstar, but he is a proven all-star, an all-NBA player, and a finals MVP.
That's tipped. Here's Green, and there's the call on Javonte Green. That's his first, and now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some
The previous plays,
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Brown against Green. Simons from outside. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
To the inside. Why not? And he jams it with authority.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Cunningham against Richard. And here's Cunningham. 14 points for him. There's LeVert. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists now in the game. Celtics trail by 17. 1:43 left in the first half of basketball. Brown the pass to Simons. No good from outside.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop, and hit him right when he needed to.
Detroit leading by 17. It's LeVert on the wing. That's to Cunningham. It's LeVert on the wing. 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And Duran slams it in.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw, no good for Duran.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
That one good for 2. LeVert's got 14 points for the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the bench.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Pistons leading by 18. They kick it out to Green from the arc. And it's LeVert missing. Boston shooting well. They're at 45%. Pass to Minot. 2-second difference between shot clock and game time. He dinks the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
Yeah, that's a tough call for a ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Now Simon. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Halftime is here, and what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front?
I think the team is going to be very happy with Jeremy Grant. He can score, he's unselfish, he can rebound, defend. Man, they're getting a good one.
And throughout his career, he's shown he can lock it down, as you said, at the defensive end. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Detroit Pistons.
So they've got some firepower coming off that bench, man. And not just complimentary scorers. We're talking about primary options.
Which makes this club really difficult to defend for an entire game because they always have fresh people coming in. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Pritchard and White are their guards. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Minot in at the 4 spot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Duren. Back to Cunningham. They kick it out to Green. Pistons passing it around. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 20. Over to the wing. 3-pointer, Pritchard. Not going to go that time. Now here's Cunningham. He's guarded closer. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
It's White on the wing. LeVert defending. Pass to Minot. Outside, White. Here's Minot. Looking to end his cold spell. Boston again missing.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Duren finds Stewart. And Boston with the rebound. Minot's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown outside. Out to the right wing. LeVert against White. Here's Tatum. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Duren sets the screen for LeVert. Duren, no good.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Good on the second free throw. Pistons leading by 17. Here's Cunningham. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps getting these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. Jalen Duren, number 1. And, of course, Cade Cunningham.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
Here's White. Pass to Cade. Here's Minot. LeVert defending. And here's Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Duren with the screen on Pritchard. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be his second foul of the game.
A really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Cunningham against Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Outside, White. Here's Minot. Back to White. Shoots over LeVert. Offline with the baseline jumper.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Outside, Green. Launches it. Rebounded by the Celtics. To the middle. Over in the corner, Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Detroit leading by 19 points. Cunningham passes to Duren. They kick it out to Green. Up again. Pass to Cunningham. Outside, Green. Second shot opportunity. And it's LeVert missing. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you guys.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Celtics. Here's White. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. In the corner, it's Boucher. Busted. No good that time either.
Well, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Down low and taken away by Brown. White, wide open. He fights. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pistons leading by 21. Outside for Robinson. The 3. Rebound, Boston. White's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Pritchard. Now Boucher over Reed. Boucher's shot is off.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And the shot goes in.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
inside, a screen on Robinson. Outside, White. They need this one. Holland with the rebound. Holland's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped. And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Sasser finds Ivy. Clock at 6. Pass to Holland. There's the 3. Rebound, Boston. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in this game. White drives in. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish with the contact.
Some changes for Boston. Garza's checked in, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Brown. Pass to Robinson. Back to Sasser. Lets the 3 fly, and Duncan Robinson with the 3. Robinson's got 6.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And White kicks to Boucher. Inside. Here's Hauser. Fires for 3. There's the pass to Boucher. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Celtics making a switch here. Shireman's checked in. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The shot's good from Simons.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Ivy with it. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
He's off on the second.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Garza no good. Detroit leading by 19 points. Now, here's Ivy. 5 points in the game. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finish.
There's a screen. Here's Simon. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the try. The shot by Ivy, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Shireman. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Garza. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work. At the free throw line, they needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And so is Detroit, closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been there. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. We've got Duncan Robinson. Holland is out there with Reed. Then there's Marcus Sasser, and it's Ivy in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit right now. White against Ivy. Rebound, Detroit. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be just one game played a win from home for them.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I'm shocked that he didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
White's hit again, and it's good on the way-in. Reed's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Up top, Sasser. A nice shot by Reed.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Simons, the pass to Boucher, and he makes good on the layup.
And this is something Simons has been improving on, creating openings for his teammates.
Here's Sasser, covered by Simons. Now Sasser, inside, tipped away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Brown is checked in for Boston.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Shot clock at 5. Robinson for 3. A rebound by Simons.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
It's good on the putback.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Reed a screen on White, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's his only turnover on the night. His ball security has been terrific.
Brown against Robinson. Brown the pass to Simons. Over Sasser. The shot's good from Simons.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Driving to the basket. 2 points, that one goes.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Hauser. And it's off from three-point range. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Ivy with the bucket.
And this is what you want Ivy doing. Attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Boston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Simons on the wing. He's covered by Sasser. Here's White. A three-pointer off the mark. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Pass to Simons. It's blocked, and they get it back. Second chance effort, and it's laid in by Boucher. Boucher's got 6 points in the quarter.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Here's Sasser, and that one good. And here is Simons. Well, we all love teams going all in to win, but some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
Brown outside. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, this percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And they also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Duran, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Brown against Green. And it's Brown missing.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Down low, it's tipped. White with it. Now Green defending. White the pass to Queta. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Pass to Queta. Shoots over Duran. That one bounces around and comes back out.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? The coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
White looking around. Back to Brown. Pass to Queta. The 17-footer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
Remaining in the game.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Cunningham kicks to LeVert. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Queta, the pass to Brown. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. Greg, that's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
These are the little nuances in Brown's game. He has become an elite scorer.
Both good from the line that time. Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pistons.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Cade Cunningham.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with
this game plan. Is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Jalen Duren out there with Javonte Green. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's LeVert in at the shooting guard. Pass to Hawkins. It's a mark. And it's blocked. The steal. Outside Murray. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. On the wing, Murray. Oh, and that
see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
Williamson against Thompson. And he banks in the layup. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Hawkins. To the inside. Oh! Beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
LeVert passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, that is a solid screen by Duren. And then the big man rolls right into scoring position.
Murray scanning the floor. The three is up. LeVert with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Thompson outside. And there's the drive. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. He's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there. Shams, thank you. A nice shot by Hawkins. Guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Here's Hawkins, following the score by Detroit. Pass to Murray. Back to Misi. Outside Murray. There's the triple. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Well, that's just another thing Murray can do for you. Hit the three.
LeVert right side. Here's Duren. And no good. Trying to use the glass. New Orleans leading by 4. Here's Hawkins. He came away with 14 points in his last game. They grabbed their own miss. Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Now here's Thompson. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. LeVert passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
To the middle. Here's Misi. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Sasser. No points so far. And that one's good. Green.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
What a dunk. Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Now here's Sasser, defended by Murray. And stolen by Murray! Williamson with it. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Pass to Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Williamson against Green. Thompson with a steal.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it. They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pistons trail by 6. Sasser up top, defended by Murray. LeVert left side. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Pelicans. Pass to Hawkins. Here's the 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Hawkins has got 6 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. The drive by Murray. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler. Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Some changes for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Hawkins, and it's Fears in for DeJounte Murray. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Reed's checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Green. Robinson, he's checked in for Thompson. And Jaden Ivey subbed in for Sasser.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan. I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Jones. The 3 is up. Can't get it to drop.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Robinson on the wing. No good on the triple. The Pelicans lead by 4. All right, I'm told we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, joining us now with the latest news. Shams, what's the update?
Thank you, B.A. Closing in on the trade deadline, it's the Wizards front office getting things done. They got an adaptable combo forward in Jeremy Grant, and now he's added a lot to his repertoire offensively over the years, but hasn't lost any of that length and activity that first earned him a place in this league. Really, any team could use a player like Jeremy Grant.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Now here's Misi. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williamson. With 1 on the clock. Oh, stop it in there! Jams it in, and he's fouled. It's going to be on Karis LeVert. So both teams making some changes here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
That one goes in.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Ivy outside. Pass to Holland. Will it go? First shot won't go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Fears. Robinson defending. Outside Jones. There's a screen. Here's Makovic. Back to Jones. Lets the three fly. Buries it from three. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
We've got Kevon Looney, Herb Jones out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's Makovic in at the power forward position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
And when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Fears, he's checked in for New Orleans. Bey outside. Pass to Fears. Here's Looney. Rebounded by the Pistons. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
The Pelicans lead by 8. Outside Jones. Here's Fears. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
Here's Fears. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, fantastic work inside by Fears. He loves trying his luck down there.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Looking now at some numbers for Trey Murphy. Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Guys, back over to you.
A scary thought. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
You know, he's run that set a lot, even in his college days. Ivy's aware of every option he has in the pick and roll.
Outside Jones. Murray from outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Holland. Now here's Robinson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now Murray. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And that one's good.
He's just showing off. Murray creating space off the dribble.
For the Pistons, Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Thompson comes in for Robinson. And Sasser subbed in for Ivy. Now here's Sasser. Defense right on him.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Majkovic. Williamson outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Outside Murray. Beyond the arc. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Misi, he's checked in for Majkovic. Pistons trail by 11. Now Sasser. No made baskets yet. Here's Holland. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Pass to Misi. Here's Hawkins. Now Murray, defended by Thompson. Murray, no good. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Duren, the screen. And here's Thompson. He's got 6. Second shot opportunity. Shakes him. And Duren lays it in. Duren's got 6.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Williamson outside. To the wing on the left. Hawkins, the pass to Williamson. And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Here's Duren. Out to Thompson. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Now here's Williamson. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
Jones, pass to Murray. They get back on track. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Clippers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for the Pistons, they're pretty much staying put. Midway through the season now, but remaining a top team. They still have time to make their move.
Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Jones. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
A few players ahead of him in voting, but if he can hold on to his number 5 spot, he'll be in the three-point contest.
He's a guy you need to have there. I'm pretty sure he'll be competing All-Star Weekend, and he's got a shot to win it all.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Here's Duren. It's tipped. Williamson passes to Murray. Shoots from 14. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Takes it inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, he is a wired, strong athlete. Thompson's able to go through the contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, with his foundation defensively, Coach, everything else is a bonus for Ausar Thompson.
Yeah, and actually, B.A., he's becoming more proficient on the offensive end. The evolution of Ausar's game, that'll be a big part of this team's success going forward.
All right, Coach, what's your favorite thing about this point of the season?
Well, probably the games between top teams. You get a preview of what those playoff matchups might look like, and it's certainly a big draw for the fans.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Inside, Curran with a steal. To Holland. It's deflected. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Williamson against Duren. Williamson, no good. The Pistons trailing. A minute 50 left in the second period. Thompson passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, you've got to like the instincts there from Thompson to find his teammate off the pick and roll.
Here's Murray. 35 points for him last game against Houston.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
Pass to Lanier. The three ball. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his third assist of the night. And here's Murray, defended by Thompson. Here's Holland. Thompson outside. Duren with a screen on Murray. Thompson passes to Duren. Yep, that one's good. And now it's a 5-point Pistons lead.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's Hawkins. He's got 6. To win the run. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got rebound number 8 now. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Lanier. The shot's good. Lanier's got his second bucket of the night.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Murray with it. He's got 12. Fires the 3. No good. Missed. Buzzer, and that concludes the first half. The Pistons on top. They lead by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting?
It's heating up, and the one thing that you can count on, no matter who's chosen, someone's going to feel left out.
Yeah, you know my reply to that. If you play better, you make the cut.
Not always, Shaq.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Right now, they're just losing the game at the stripe. I like to see them draw contact and get some freebies.
Yeah, stopping the clock also stretches the game out a bit, gives them more time to cut into that deficit. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
If you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Ausar Thompson.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. They've got Caris LeVert, Holland out there with Green. Then there's Jalen Duren, and it's Sasser in at the point.
Oh, man, the defender really went after him.
These are his first free throws of the game. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Left side Murray. The baseline J is on the way. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 9 rebounds now. Big finish!
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Back to Williamson. Williamson is doubled. Green with the defensive effort. Detroit leading by 10. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's foul number 2 for him. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at the Pelicans. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference. Now here's Murray. Sasser defending. The drive by Murray. Good D by Duren.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
It's LeVert on the wing. To the paint. He's hammered home by Green.
Give credit to LeVert. The correct choice in the pick and roll. Sometimes it's best to just give up the rock.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Murray's shot is good.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Detroit leading by 9. Outside for Green. Pass to Holland. Back to Green. Here's Holland. Down low. And it's hammered home by Green.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised you didn't come up with something a little more creative. Timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So for the Pistons. Reed's checked in for Duren. Thompson comes in for Holland. And Jaden Ivey subbed in for Sasser. Williamson inside. Working on Green. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics takes sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Back to you.
Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Thompson goes in. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reed. called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Pelicans last season, Stan, just 21 wins, their worst record in over a decade.
Well, look, they were hamstrung by injuries, and that's been an issue for the last few years with New Orleans. When healthy, this team has the talent to compete in the West, but they haven't been able to stay healthy.
They get the rebound. Outside to LeVert from behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. LeVert's got 12.
A good shooter with a smooth stroke. LeVert's ability to hit shots can take him very far in this league.
Outside Murray. Pass to Hawkins. Lets it go from deep. On target from range. He's got 9.
He chucks up a lot of threes. Murphy clapping back in a hurry.
And here's Thompson. It's called in by New Orleans. Misi's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hawkins, the pass to Williamson. Zion! Aggressive on the interior.
Throwing his weight around in there. Zion Williamson.
Out to Thompson. Hey, expanding his range. The rebound by Murray. Pelicans trail by 11. Pass to Misi. Now here's Williamson. He's checked by LeVert. Now here's Misi. Elbow shot. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. LeVert passes to Thompson. There's the block. Here's Hawkins. He's checked by LeVert. Outside Murray. From the arc. Connects from downtown. Murray's got 20. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
Pass to Reed. Outside to LeVert. The 3. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And New Orleans will go for a different look here. Looney's checked in for Misi. Matkovic comes in for Williamson. He's checked in for DeJounte Murray. And it's Jones in for Hawkins. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. May with it. Working on Thompson. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. He's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Right there, Bay just taking what the defense allows. Good shot.
LeVert outside. Reed with it. Looney's there. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Thompson. Tipped.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Plenty of space. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Thompson. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Basket counts. Thompson's got 15 points.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
There's a screen. Pass to Matkovic from the corner. The rebound by Detroit.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Here's LeVert. Outside for Green. And here is Thompson. 15 points in the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And the first one at the line is good. The Pelicans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. No good on the second free throw. And it's Jones with the ball for the Pelicans. 9-point game. Pass to Looney. Here's Williamson. He's checked by LeVert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 11 points for Zion Williamson.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
The third quarter comes to a close. Detroit on top. They lead by 7. And when we return... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. And it's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Zion Williamson out there with Herb Jones. Then there's Kevon Looney. Then there's Sadiq Bey. And it's Makovich in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
Stolen by Thompson. The finish! And the slam dunk by Thompson.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. Love it.
In the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
Robinson, he's checked in for LeVert. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Detroit leading by 7. Now here's Thompson to the middle. Count that one, Reed.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Jones against Ivy. Inside. Here's Looney. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Jones against Ivy. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Hey, from long range. And Reed pulls it down.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things.
Oh, hammer it home.
Nice. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Ivy goes in. Detroit moving the ball around. For 3, Robinson. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Williamson passes to Jones. Back to Bey. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Jones from outside. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Picked by Reed. Thompson passes to Reed. It's stolen by Looney. Jones with the ball. And it's Ivy picking him up. Pass to Bey. From down in the low post, it goes. The Pistons lead by 10. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Now Reed. It's stolen by Looney. Here's Bey. And the dunk by Bey.
Yeah, flashing that athleticism, they really packs a punch on these dunks.
Jones against Ivy. Robinson on the wing. Outside. Green. Pass to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Here's Robinson. The three. Gets the three to fall. And the Pistons lead by 11.
Well, for his career, Duncan Robinson is about a 40% three-point shooter. So he's got a permanent green light.
Jones sets a screen. To the paint. Outside for Bay. There's the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Ivy with the ball. Now guarded by Bay. Fires the three. The Pelicans pull it in. Here's Jones. Looney, a screen on Ivy. Inside. And Looney with the slam.
I like that pass right there by Jones. This is what being a good teammate is all about.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. For New Orleans, Messi, he's checked in for Looney. Trey Murphy comes in for Makovich. And Murray subbed in for Bay. Detroit also making some changes. Duran comes in for Reed. And it's Holland in for Green. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Williamson. 4-3. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Pistons lead by 9. And stolen by Williamson. And they're on the run. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Williamson. Williamson's got his 5th assist in this one. Thompson outside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And just a giant night for Thompson. He plays with athleticism and energy. That's an effective combination.
Williamson takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And it's 13 points for Zion Williamson. Ivy with the ball. Thompson left side. Six to shoot. To the left wing. Back to Duran. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And a look now at the Detroit Pistons' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hawkins is checked in. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Substitution on the court.
Pelicans trail by 7. Williamson outside. Outside Murray. Down low. Here's Messi. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Well, when he's on, we can really see the talent that made Thompson a top 5 pick.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Hawkins is checked in for Jones. Here's Murray. Here's Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. Fires it from 14. And a hand on it.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duran sure knows how to use those long arms.
Thompson outside. Ivy outside. Here's Robinson. Puts up the tray. Murray pulls it down.
And Murray is getting in close, and he's rewarded with the foul call.
Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. And Murray drops them both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Here's Robinson. A minute 15 left in the fourth. Now Duren banks it home. Big shot.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Murray fires. Duren pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Oh, yeah! That's good!
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Thompson against Murray. Fires the three. Oh, the shot is off. Detroit leading by 9. Duren the screen. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Pistons.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Ausar Thompson.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. Jams it home! 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Duren. Oh, he jams it right back at him.
Well, give credit to Duren's teammates. They know he's got the hot hand, and they're feeding him the ball.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Shoots a three. Oh, it doesn't go. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
So we see the Pistons get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Ausar Thompson.